It is game day. Final Mike Yam, David Carr in the saddle. Dude's just trying to make rosters.
Trying to make the team, you know? We can't go out and just play ball.
We did play a little ball, and it was fun. By the way, preseason also, we sometimes get some camp battles, quarterback matchups.
Oh, buddy, the camp battles they're there.
There's one in particular, and to be fair, I feel like in Cleveland, we're talking about that quarterback room year in and year out.
Buddy, it's been
Deshaun Watson, Shedeur.
Come on, Todd, figure it out. One of these guys has got to step up.
Coach Monk is going to have a choice. The choice for this particular matchup was Watson, their starter in the first half. Shedeur came in the second half, which we'll get to in just a moment here. Denzel Boston, how about that?
Following along on the sideline, that's good.
Next possession here for Cleveland. Watson.
Green.
Yeah. Samson.
Quarterback.
It's Yak.
Yeah, you got to love that. They throw it -3 yards and it goes for 40. Love those.
Stat stuffer.
Love those.
Sign me up for that if I'm a quarterback in the NFL. Watson's like, hell, let's just pad some of these numbers here.
There we go.
How about your rookie?
Ball.
Exception.
I like him a lot. I mean, they like him a lot. That's why they drafted him.
First rounder out of Texas A&M.
Give it to him this way, too.
Yeah, he wasn't done.
You don't have to throw it to him.
Playmaker.
Yeah, and you can see it, man. You can see this guy's explosive. This is fun. This type of player is fun for a good play caller. Give him the ball all the different sorts of ways.
And something, quite frankly, that they've needed. More playmakers on the offense.
Just make it easy. You want 30% of your offense, you want it to be autopilot, you know? Just hand it to that guy.
It's always a good thing. Deshaun Watson, autopilot, right? Mm-hmm. Going for it.
All right.
And 2.
Still got to keep your eye on the road. If you got a Tesla and you're on autopilot, you still got to watch traffic.
Spoken by someone who I know has been in that situation.
Still got to watch traffic.
Got to pay attention.
It's around. I'm telling you. It's trying to kill you something.
You and I have had some of those conversations with your car. You got 2 hands on the wheel, don't you? At that point. Yeah.
All right, let's make sure our quarterbacks don't get hit in the preseason. Stuff happens, though, man.
Good news, was able to finish out the entire half, but the reality is this is a little concerning at times for all these quarterbacks. By the way, Jackson Dart took a big hit. We'll get you that in just a bit, but you always want to see these guys upright and healthy. Shedeur Sanders, you're right. Let's go. Second half starter. Next week in week 2, he will start the game.
The opportunities and pressure. It's not scary. There's opportunities for big plays, and that was a big play. Great throw.
So this is what you get with Shedeur.
This guy's everywhere.
Yeah, look at that. You get some good moments from him, and then at times you just go, ooh, I just wish I could have that back. I'll show you that pick in just a little bit. But, yeah.
I really like pulling guards on 4th and 1. And it's not. I'm not bashing Todd Monk. I'm just saying. The linebackers feel pretty quick.
To be fair, though, if you can't run the football and you can't pick up the first down, you can't move the 6, there's some problems. That's the interception I was referring to.
Yeah, no, it's almost the same play he had earlier. And he just had a little bit more pressure this time. He couldn't finish his throw.
Picked up by Beanie Bishop here. Sanders, 6 of 11 passing, 79 yards.
Going the right spot.
And an interception he would love to have back. Bears victorious. Caleb all smiles. He's just like...
Caleb's been there. Been a young man, too.
So the next stop for these two will be
what I see, the right read, just slip, you know. It's the right read, it just slipped. So that's what makes me be mad a little bit because of it. But you know, I don't, any decision I make, I know it's the right decision. I just didn't execute the decision, but the right decision was made. So every day I look and I see about decision making, like how's my decisions I'm making, and that's how I grade myself off of, you know. Obviously, turn the ball over and all that stuff is not great, you know, and it won't survive a long time in the league doing that. But as long as my eyes and my feet and everything was in the right place, being able to execute it just may happen.
Good perspective from your second-year quarterback as you see the stat comparison between Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders. We've seen a ton of interviews on NFL Network from Watson, who always is saying the right things right now. We heard from him with Courtney Cronin when the game was done.
Deshaun, today was your first live action real game in 22 months. How did it feel to be back out there?
It was exciting. It was great just to be out here, go through the pregame with the guys, get some live action, throw the ball around, so it was a blessing to be back.
Physically, how do you feel having guys come at you, pass rushers, getting back into that rhythm?
I felt good. I feel really healthy. I got to get back in football shape, but it was really good to be back.
Offense starts out a little bit slow. You guys bounce back. You lead a couple of scoring drives. What was the key to getting in that rhythm?
Just find that motion. We're still working on a couple plays that we want to install and get really right at. And then once we started passing the ball and try to take advantage of the coverage they were doing, we started moving it.
Your coach, Todd Monken, said that as long as you and Shedeur are splitting first-team reps, that it is a quarterback competition. Do you feel like you've done enough to this point to earn that QB1 designation?
I'm not sure. Every day I just take advantage of those opportunities. I just try to win a day, take one day at a time, and I let the coaches and the organization make that decision. So we'll see in the future.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Oh, it was awesome. It was so cool to watch him play. I get all of the frustration by fans, himself, but for him to come back and work like he did is an unbelievable credit to him. And then to go out there, he was having fun today. And that is so cool. And I thought he really functioned at a high level. Certainly, we don't want to be taking timeouts. We sure as heck can't take delay of games, okay? But it was fun watching him play and watching us put the next step forward and see where we're at.
All right, I don't want to be the coach decipherer here on NFL Network, but Todd Monken talking about Deshaun Watson, who certainly hasn't lost the starting job at this point. Keep in mind, week 2, we will see Shedeur get the start against Buffalo. That is a game that you'll be able to watch on Saturday here on NFL Network. Of course, all the games on the ESPN app. But take me through this. If you're Shedeur Sanders and you're hearing Monken at the end of the game, you had the interception. It's a pick that everyone's going to be talking about. How do you get your mind right for week 2?
That happens, man. Shedeur's going to get his opportunity, but I love Todd Monken. I'm a Todd Monken fan now.
Yeah.
That's a great press conference from a head coach. So Deshaun has gone through everything, off the field, on the field, the last couple of years. But just to show joy and being able to see him get back out there and get his legs back under him. Deshaun also said, I got to get back in football shape. I know what that's like, too, because you start calling plays, you're out of breath. Like, he hasn't been in this environment. You can't simulate this. Getting out there and your heart rate's up. Like, even in the postgame, him talking, he was still kind of ahead of himself a little bit. So to be able to just kind of breathe and slow everything. We even heard Mendoza talk about this. I got to slow myself down. It's probably been a long time since Deshaun has had to slow himself down on the field. He's probably very excited to get out there. I thought he handled himself really well. Threw the ball accurately, had a drop on 3rd and 5. He would have been 12-15. That's a great throw. Thought he moved well with his eyes and his feet were all together. He didn't look like he was out of control. Todd's doing a great job with those guys, both those guys. It's not as clean as you would like it. We've obviously, we'll see guys that are going to go 21-25 later, Ty Simpson. But that's not what they did. But I thought that they handled themselves well. I thought Deshaun handled himself well. I thought he did a good job going out there for the first time in a long time.
22 months last time he has seen
crazy, man.
Meaningful football.
It's really hard.
And yet, Shedeur's not out of this race at this point.
No.
There's got to be the response in week 2.
And I like to read in between the lines when I watch coaches talk and quarterbacks talk. Todd Monken loves him some Deshaun Watson. He's excited for him. So when I'm looking at this, Shedeur has an opportunity, absolutely, to get back out there, even improve on what you've been doing. But what I love about Shedeur is him at the press conference. I love he's process-driven. He's not results-oriented. He's talking about the things you should be talking about. He's improved so much even from last year when I saw him in the preseason. I'm really happy for him. Like that, you can't do anything about that. Sometimes you can get there a little bit later with your eyes. You don't get the batted balls. This is a great throw. He has one later that's an interception. It's very similar.
Yeah.
He has just as much pressure around him, maybe a little bit more. This is a great job. Moving in the pocket. Last year, I think he would have ran out the back. It would have been bad. He scrambled forward. It's a 2-yard gain, but it's not a sack. It's not a negative play. Another play down there in the red zone. Steps forward. Where's his fourth guy? Fourth guy in the progression, he found him. So he's showing great improvement. I don't know that he's going to win this quarterback battle. He probably won't. But that doesn't mean that the process stops. You can continue to improve. Clearly, Todd loves his quarterback room. People are going to say it's probably not the best quarterback room, and you're probably right in the NFL. There probably are better quarterbacks. There's probably a lot of better quarterback rooms. But for me, this is a good step for a quarterback that's gone through a lot in Deshaun and a quarterback that's still going through the beginning of his NFL journey. So I'm excited for Shedeur next week. I think it'll be fun. I think he'll continue to progress. If he continues to make the plays like he has been here, with his feet, with his eyes, the good things will happen more than the bad things. I didn't see a play where he was really erratic and out of control. I thought for the most part, even on this play, he's going to the right place. That's why he was kind of laughing. Nothing you can do there. Drive it more maybe, but I thought he played really good.
I don't want to sound like a Cleveland Browns apologist, but you were talking about this quarterback room. If Deshaun sniffs what we saw a few years ago when he was in Houston, and then you think about what Shedeur could be down the road, you talked about this progression.
And their head coach has his head on right, too, for this thing, which is good.
Once again, we will get an opportunity to see Shedeur start in week number 2 against the Bills right here on NFL.